It's number 1 versus number 2. These matchups are special. The entire landscape looking in today on this one, and they become a part of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic. A neutral site matchup here today with fans from both sides filling the stadium. It's the Oregon Ducks against the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines for some of the key storylines.
New Orleans always knows how to do it right here in the college football playoff. The Sugar Bowl with such proud history. They are one of the best hosts we've seen, and these fans have not disappointed. They arrived early. They've been loud, and we are ready to kick things off here for this playoff game, guys. It is loud, crazy, and exciting down on the field. The teams are going to have to be locked in and focused. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. The shotgun handoff here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Looking downfield, it's Moore. Caught near the sticks, it's Hill. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive on defense, and this is evidence of that. Look at them get in the backfield from the secondary. This is a beautiful job, and it's very difficult to see that from a quarterback's perspective. This is a great job, again, being aggressive and really forcing the action.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Johnson. Oh, and he's in the clear now. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. The Ducks' offense is on the move now. They'll try the ground game here. Pointing toward the end zone. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. 1st and goal for the offense. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, you can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Back to throw. It's Moore. Looking to scramble. Escaping the pressure. Moving right. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Well, once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Third down, out of the shotgun. Quick throw, testing the middle. He makes the grab. Breaking free, end zone. They can't get him to the ground. He goes out of bounds, but a big chunk play moves the ball near the 50. And the Ducks will line up on 1st and 10.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Chris, this is a really good job by this defense. They're going to flush the quarterback out to the right side. Watch as then they pursue. He's got nowhere to go with the ball down the field, and it allows that pursuit to get home. They contact him as he's trying to release the ball. It leads to the incompletion.
The pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
Chris, this is exactly what they were concerned about. They know their quarterback is undersized, and this defensive front seven is big and fast and physical. And here they're able to just bat this ball away at the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw. It's Moore. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver, and they haven't really established it.
He's got it right near the end zone, and he scores. Touchdown, Ducks.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll test the right side here.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looking for his back. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. And the Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Will look to convert here on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Moore. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Well, they told us they were going to be aggressive, but, man, this is super aggressive here on offense, going for it on your side of the 50, and this is going to lead directly to a scoring opportunity for the opposition. If you're going to go for it in this situation, you better have something up your sleeve where you know you can convert, but they don't, and the ball's going the other way.
Second down play coming up. Sticking with the running game. He's past the marker and still going. Got an opening here. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. The Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Oregon. He runs it into the end zone.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
Action fake, looking to throw. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. No huddle here for the offense.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Back to pass. It's Moore. Lets it fly to the wideout. He fires this throw and is intercepted. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Now a whistle timeout is called just before it would have been a delay of game. They have 2 more to work with here in the 1st half. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He escapes the pocket. Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 1st downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And the Ducks will signal for their 1st timeout. They have 2 more to work with here in the 1st half. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Throws to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Grabbed by the receiver. Open field ahead. He goes out of bounds inside the 45.
This is great recognition by the wide receiver of the coverage being run, because on a drag route, if it's man coverage, you're going to continue to run. If it's zone coverage, you're going to sit down, and he sits down right here. Quarterback is on the same page.
Breaks into the clear. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. And now the running back's got it again. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
That is a massive score for this group. It really creates a different game moving into the third quarter. You create that momentum with the score before half, that locker room just feels different at halftime.
Will make it into the end zone, cutting the deficit down to just 4.
What a job by this offensive line. Trust me, it is difficult to run the football down here inside the 5, in particular on a 2-point play. And they're able to open up a hole here, and the running back finds the seam, and it's good.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Dropping back, it's Moore. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Chris, I love it when a play caller is putting the game in the hands of his playmakers, and he's clearly doing that with this quarterback and the guys surrounding the quarterback. He is such a good reader of defenses, and he plays on time. He throws the ball accurately. And when you do all of those things with a coordinator that likes to be aggressive, big plays happen like they do right here. What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
The downfield shot is caught, but receiver was out of bounds. Incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, finally, this defense is able to present some pressure on the quarterback. This quarterback has been so good all day long. He's been eating them up from the pocket, and they have not been able to get pressure on him. Now they finally get somebody near him, contact him as he throws, and lo and behold, what is it? An incompletion.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Tries to get it to the running back, and they get the completion. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. To throw, it's Moore. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Caught in the end zone. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. They get him down at the 39-yard line after an excellent return. Just time enough for one more play in the half. He'll hand it off. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. The Ducks will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Receiver in motion now. And they get the second half started with a running play. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Looking downfield. It's Moore. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. Touchdown, Oregon. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Chris, we got the big man touchdown alert. Look at this guy. He's able to get his hands on the football and all the way back to the end zone for 6. And this is when you see the real party. Look at his teammates and how excited they are. You get a big man in the end zone, it's going to be a party.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's not going to get there. The two-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Handoff to the back. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Dropping back. It's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. Catch made on the right side. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Well, a play like that is all set up because of the first down success. When it's second and short as a quarterback, you don't have to force the ball down the field. You can just work your progressions and allow the defense to dictate where the ball goes. Here, he finds his running back. It's an easy completion, and they move the chains. Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
They look to throw it here on second down. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away, and that's now going to bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the wideout goes in motion. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Coming after him. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw over the middle. What a catch! He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. And they go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. Throws it to the right, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Offense trying to convert again on fourth down. They'll go for it. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense is out there going for it on fourth down. They converted earlier on this drive. Wants to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to pass. It's Moore. The pressure's on. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. And it's a bunch formation. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Back to throw again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Ducks. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
You dream of these scenarios as a quarterback and as an offense. You're down, you've got to drive the field and put the ball in the end zone, and they're able to do it right here. What a great drive, great execution, and they're able to take the lead.
The offense will stay out there for a two-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And they've got him.
Well, no one's going to be upset at your aggressive nature as a head coach if you are successful on these two-point plays. But when you can't get in, that's when everyone starts to wonder, why are you going for these two-point plays?
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They'll try the right here. Fights off a defender. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a second and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating third and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, this is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
Keeping it on the ground here. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Now here he goes. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
That feels like a touchdown-saving tackle right there to get him onto the ground. What is that, 40-plus yards on the game? But this defensive front seven has got to do something different up front because they're getting eaten alive by this offensive line.
And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Here's the handoff. Tried to use the stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly. And now Oregon will spend their second timeout. They've got 1 more timeout to use now.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Looking to pass. It's Moore. Caught by the receiver. Breaks free, and he might be gone. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. Another clutch play for this quarterback who's having a very solid championship game, Joel. He shows the confidence they have in him in this must-win moment.
Chris, you hit it on the head. It's about the confidence, and you can see that confidence come out in the decisions that he is making. That ball is going to the proper spot. He is playing so efficient right now, and this game is going to be on his shoulders the rest of the way.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Oregon. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. The Ducks with an answer.
That's just a clutch touchdown for this group and the opportunity to take the lead. But now, Chris, the pressure is on their defense. They've got to go out there and hold the lead with time left on the clock. We'll see if they can do it.
Offense will go for 2 here, trying to make the lead 7. Someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense will go for 2 here, trying to make the lead 7. Play action fake, looking to throw. And the catch is made in the end zone for 2 points.
Chris, you can tell they spend a lot of time on these 2-point plays. It's just executed perfectly. Good timing by the quarterback. Throw it into the end zone, and it's good.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And the runner takes off to his right. Runs through the defender. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. Back to pass. It's Moore. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And now the final timeout taken by the Ducks. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. Second down, they're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Chris, somebody told them they don't have any timeouts left. They can't be running the football. This ball has got to be put in the air. This is a quarterback game at this point.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offense. The Ducks with an answer.
And now a critical decision for this head coach. Chris, does he kick the extra point and tie the game, go to overtime? Or does he go for 2 in the win? I tell you, in this situation, I think he might trust his offense and put them on the field to win it right now.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Moore. Here comes the pressure. The sure hands. It's Johnson. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. So the catch sets up second and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. A deep shot right down the middle. Catch made down inside the 20. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play. So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. Back in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Here comes the rush. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw yet again. That's caught. It's Moore. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. The offense comes up on 3rd and long. They'd love to convert, but they don't want to make a mistake. You've got to give your kicker a chance here. Back to throw. It's Moore. Fires it to the wideout. Trying for a pick six to win the game. That'll do it. Game over. The defense makes a decisive play to win it in overtime. So this defense now needs to come up with something special to make a play to stay in this game in OT. He'll hand it off. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow. And what a finish. He has the last word in this back and forth roller coaster battle.
Chris, I always talk about players and not plays in these moments. And right here, they get the ball to their guy, the one that they know can go make a play, and he's able to do that. And he takes it into the end zone for the win. I got to tell you, it's got to feel great for him to deliver for his teammates in this huge moment.
Welcome to the Sun Bowl in El Paso. A neutral site showdown where neither team has the home field edge. It's the Oregon Ducks against the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Klatt, and Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
Hey guys, I caught up with Coach Lanning before the game. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. I am challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. And that one goes out of bounds. A less than ideal beginning to this game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will... that penalty, of course. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
To throw, it's Sayin. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Receivers are bunched together. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
And this pass is caught. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. With the catch, it's Jackson. Oh, and he's in the clear now. He goes out of bounds. They move the ball to the 20.
Well, this is why 1st and 2nd down success is so critical. You give yourself a 3rd and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
Pass not complete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
That's just a tremendous job up front. This offensive line doing work. This blocking scheme is perfect. That's a great run, setting them up for 1st and goal. This running back continues to do well. I'm so impressed with this offense overall, but in particular what they're doing in the run game.
Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Oh, they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
Bringing pressure. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Wideouts now clustered. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This is a great example, Chris, of man-zone principles within the passing game. You run a drag route, normally people think that that just continues to race across the field, but that's not the case against zone, which they're getting here. You find the soft spot and you hook up, give the numbers to your quarterback, and then he's able to frame that ball up for a completion. That is a great job of recognition by the wide receiver and being on the same page with the quarterback. Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area,
it's a fumble, and the defense comes up with the football.
My first question in these situations is, did he secure it and become a runner, or is this an incompletion? And I think you can see that he's able to secure body part. Now there's an element of time. Yeah, he's definitely a runner. That's a fumble and a great turnover for this defense.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Ball handed off. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it go quickly. Has caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Oregon. What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's picked off in the end zone. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Handoff from the shotgun. Some hard running there through a tackle. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. Split backfield here. Ohio State is on top here, Joel. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
That's reeled in. It's Johnson. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And that catch is hauled in. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
That is such a deflating play for this defense. You've got them right where you want them. It is 4th and forever, and they still are able to get the conversion. This defense has got to do a better job, whether it's pressuring the quarterback, defending better down the field in coverage. They've got to get themselves off the field.
He's got a crease. Gets the first and still running. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Ohio State. He breaks away for the touchdown. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy that was going to have to carry this offense, and wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense, and yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
The offense will go for 2 here, trying to make it a 2-possession game. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he makes the grab, a successful 2-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. To throw, it's Moore. The pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Incompletion sets up a second down. There's the handoff.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Quick throw to his receiver. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Those are just killer mistakes. You're going to pick up the first down. It's the right concept. Quarterback makes a good throw. You've got to execute. When a play is there to be made, you have to make it, and that's a drop that could come back to haunt them. Now it's 4th down, and you got a decision to make as a head coach.
They'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Short throw complete to the tight end. He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him first down yardage. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
As an offensive coordinator, I would have this play in my game plan as many different ways as I possibly could. Drag the tight end across the formation. It's the easiest completion for a quarterback in football.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
It's a nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion sets yourself up for 2nd and short.
To the air, it's Moore. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Contact as he let the ball go. And is intercepted. Now he's bringing it back. The 30, at the 20. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. And now Oregon will spend their 2nd timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This offense is still clicking. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To the air, it's Moore. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40. throw now on first down. Makes the grab. It's Moore. And now the final timeout taken by the Ducks. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Stewart. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark it right at the 30.
He's got such great awareness once he gets close to that sideline, and you can tell he understands he just needs the 1 foot. He secures the ball, foot down. That's a catch, and that's a first down.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Moore. The pass rush closing in. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of this first half. Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. The pass is caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The false start will back him up 5 yards. Now it's 1st and 15. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. The sure hands. It's Moore. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
Back to throw. It's Moore. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Ducks.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Looking for a man. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He got away with one there. A dangerous throw. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Looking to throw. It's Sayin. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Breaks into the open. And he finally steps out at the 10. Offense set up in great position.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Touchdown, Oregon. Look out, whole different. Now.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. And mix it up with a run. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. The receiver grabs it. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
This is really smart football from the slot wide receiver and the quarterback. They understand where the chains are, and the route is run right at the chains. Beautiful hitch, and the quarterback throws it right on time. He knows where he wants to go with the ball, and they're able to move the chains.
Ohio State is on top here, Joel. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Makes the catch. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
Leaning on the run game here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. 3rd and 10. They'd love to force another incompletion and preserve some clock. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
Well, this defense is totally locked in right now, and they understand where this quarterback is trying to go with the football. He's making poor decisions, and they're making him pay. 2 straight interceptions on back-to-back series for this group. They're doing a marvelous job.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And there's the handoff. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. They'll have to hurry now, 2nd down with the clock ticking. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
They're going to run it here. Running with purpose. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
The Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Now a timeout is called with just 10 seconds left to play. The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. Back to pass. It's Moore. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
I know throwing the football over the middle of the field is difficult, but this one is on time. It's on target. This wide receiver has got to catch that football. I know that the defense is closing in, but it's really not about the yards after the catch. Secure it and then protect yourself for the oncoming hit.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. On the move now. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.